Howdy, folks. My name is Simon Klebanow, and I go by the name of Gratitude. That's me, Gratitude. And you want to hear something like really amazing, something like really miraculous? Okay? You're here because I put a thought out into the universe, and then you showed up, and we're connected. You're part of my life, and I'd like to be part of yours too. So I put a thought out into the universe. So, in other words, thoughts can create things. Your iPhone, your Android. Thoughts can create things. Everything that ever was began with a thought, including you. So we're going to have a great time. We're going to get on board a virtual reality ride. And we're going to time travel into the future. We're going to have a great time. You're going to be inside of a support system with a buddy, a mentor, and your benefactor who paid for your scholarship. Every student can receive a scholarship. So we're going to get on this virtual reality ride. We're going to time travel, and we're going to have, your life is going to be transformed. So how long does it take for transformation to happen? Just like that. That's when transformation happens, when you believe it. I'll give you an example. I have a second chance at life. Now, there's a story there. I'll tell it to you later. But every day that I wake up, I say to myself, today, I have a second chance at life. I want to make today a great day. So every day when you set out, you need to set your intentions. There's a great man called Tony Robbins, and he talks about priming every day. It's the same routine. It's Tony Robbins /priming, TonyRobbins.com/priming. And so you need to set your intention for the day. What are you going to accomplish? What are you going to do? And if you say nothing, does that mean not reading a book? So we're going to get on this virtual reality ride. We're going to time travel into the future. And we're going to look at who we are. See, I spent a lot of my time not knowing who I was, not knowing why I was going in a certain direction, unless I was being led by others. Okay? So you're going to understand who you are. You're going to be able to claim that. I am. I am. There's a lot of power to that. I am. And I'm grateful. I've got this second chance at life. So my context is going to be different than yours, but every day that's what I claim. You could too. You could decide to have a change in your mindset. For instance, in the military, they just don't wander around idly, but then there comes to a time when, tension! Yeah, tension! And we want to be very focused on what it is that we want to do. We want to have that awareness in our head. So, where do you want to be? You can create anything you want. Now, you can't create, let's say, that you're going to be, I don't know, an astronaut or an NBA player or, a famous movie star. But if that's what you want, if you're drawn to that, then you could get involved in that arena. Or is it maybe just fame and fortune? That's just a fantasy. You're great just the way you are. And once you really discover more about who you are, then the next thing is for you to learn how to fall in love with yourself. Does that sound weird? Does that sound strange? Because it's really the same things as thoughts become things. So, I guess that's the end for now.